Hello everyone and welcome to a tutorial video where I'm going to show you how to make shoes in Minecraft. And of course these aren't normal sized shoes, these are Minecraft sized shoes. Now, why would you want to make a shoe in Minecraft? Well, to answer that question, let's look at some right here. So these are some high top shoes, and one reason I can think of right away is like maybe you have shoes in real life and you want to show them to your friends, and what better way to do that than to build it in Minecraft and then show it to them. Yeah, nice, right? Anyway, that's these pair of high tops. Now let's look at a more practical application. So over here we have a different kind of shoe, which is a rain boot. So let's get a full view of the whole thing. There you go. I even made a symbol here to kind of have a fake company logo or something like that. Then how this is more practical than the other one is that there is an interior. Here we go. Look at that. Nice. Like a little kitchen area, a little bookshelf, enchantment book area, and then if you go up here, there's a little bedroom, then like an armor area, then a cooking area. And this is the very top area. You have a little spyglass, you can look out everywhere. So basically, this is a shoe house. Yes, kind of like a starter house you can make that looks aesthetically pleasing, and you're also able to live inside and do all of your living needs. Yeah. So let's get started with this tutorial. So first we need to figure out the shape. So let's get some diamond blocks. And then with diamond blocks, you're going to make a basic outline. And now what would really help with this is if you went onto Google and you looked up the shoe that you wanted to make, like a reference image, and then looked up a top-down perspective so you can see the outline of how the shoe footprint looks. Yes, so let me make the outline and then we'll move on to the next step. Here is a rough outline of the Croc shoe that I'm going to make. Now the next step is figuring out the other dimension, which is the height of the whole thing. Yeah, so an easy way of doing this is to look up another reference image that will allow you to see the side profile. Yes, so you can just look up side profile of the shoe that you want to build, and then you can see how it looks on the side, then just mimic that onto your build, and we'll get to the next step after this is all done. Once you have the profile of your shoe all figured out and outlined, then we can move on to what material this is going to be made out of. So what I recommend is that you look at your reference image, and hopefully it is the color that you want, and then you look through the creative inventory and you find something that works. So for me, for example, I would choose a block that has stairs and slabs and preferably walls of some kind to be able to add as much detail as possible. So I'm going to get prismarine, and I'm going to use these blocks because these will allow me the greatest variety of detail while also being similar to the color of the shoe that I want to depict. So I'll get to coloring this main area, and we want to start off just using the solid blocks like this. And then eventually we'll lead up to the more detailed blocks, and I'll help you there to figure out what to do with these 3 blocks here. So let me get to filling in with these normal blocks, and then we'll get to the details. Now that we have our basic profile all filled in, we can get to the detailed blocks. What I recommend when doing this is to try to shave off the corners of the build by using slabs and stairs. Then go in with the walls to try to add that vertical edges that would normally be seen on a shoe. So let's do a little bit together here. So for example, these corners could be smoothed off. And remember when doing this that you're always looking at your profile and that it looks as close as you can get it to the profile. So let's maybe smooth out a little bit of this, and we'll be back for the last step, which is the finer details, which include the bottom and also any other little designs that you want to add. The initial details are now complete. The next step is the finer details, and how you'd go about doing that is that you look at your profile, and for example on mine there is a little crocodile here, and how I would do that is just finding a block that's similar to what you want. So perhaps cobbled deep slate wall might do the trick, or maybe deep slate brick wall, and then just looking at it from a distance, and if you like it then you should probably keep it, and if not then just keep playing around until you find something you like. And of course for the bottom, what I'm going to do, for example, so you can understand what to do there, is I'm going to use Prismarine and use that to the bottom because it's very similar color and will achieve the look that I'm going for. So with that, you should be able to complete your shoe, and I'll show you the finished product. Here is the Croc shoe all done with the finer details. So we'll just take a look around. Added the part that goes up and down to initiate sport mode, if people are familiar with that. Then here is a top-down perspective to see that indeed there are holes at the top, and indeed there are holes on the side like a real Croc. Nice. Now if you wanted to put a layer here, there's 2 ways of doing it. So you can get like a normal block and just fill in the layer here. I would do that with like a normal shoe, but since this one has holes, I would probably use slabs, and I'd probably choose a color that's similar to the color here but has a bit more of a deeper contrast. That's just one thing you could do. There's many different things you could do, but that's what you can do. That is all the time that I have for today. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really does help out the channel and make these videos more possible. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.